Okay, everybody, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Congress today, with the help of 7 Democrats, passed the separate DHS funding bill. This in lieu of the murder of Renee Good, the kidnapping of American citizens, in lieu of everything that's going on with ICE, in lieu of Tom Homan today saying, yeah, ICE can ask any American citizen for their proof of citizenship. No, they can't. But, you know, Gestapo's got a Gestapo, right? And so 7 Democrats sided with Republicans. Now, Republicans are just lost. They think this is their way to win the midterms, okay? Republicans are so lost that instead of worrying about health care for us and the economy falling apart and all the other things we need, like jobs, they were having a hearing over, they were trying to torpedo Jack Smith's investigation for Trump because Trump wants his feelings reevaluated. Okay, he feels better about himself today. Well, he didn't. In fact, it got so bad that one congressman basically blamed the police that were there who fought that day on January 6th to the point that Michael Fanone just went the old fucking thing. This is what Republicans care about. On the streets of Minnesota, people are literally still fighting for their lives. On the streets in Los Angeles, there was a shooting in Compton. ICE shot a fleeing suspect. There's film of it, but they're saying that he was trying to run him down. Typical bullshit. Minnesota, on the 5-year-old Liam Ramos, who was kidnapped, ICE is saying that his dad ran away, left his child, and a heroic heist agent saved him. Bullshit. Apparently, there's a shooting in Chicago where someone shot at ICE to protect themselves. ICE is picking up everyone. They're doing random checks for citizenship. They don't have that authority, but they've been given that authority. Today, the Supreme Court said, yeah, Trump has the right as president to basically take away citizenship from 500,000 people. Yeah, sure, fuck it. Trump can do anything he wants. That's basically what they said. So more people are going to get deported, and that bodes ill for the 14th Amendment. Because if they're ruling that now, I will guarantee you that the Supreme Court will figure out a way to change the Constitution without us voting for a new amendment for it. This is not good. Meanwhile, the economy's falling apart. Trump's polls are going down, but Trump says that's criminal. We're all lying. That's right. We have the greatest economy ever. Borders are secure. Everything's fine. They're all lying. And if you're lying on a poll, you're against the war. You should be prosecuted. You're a criminal. This is America right now. A fucking fascist fantasy land where you take your fucking luck if you go out and run into an ICE agent. Because basically, they can do what the fuck they want. They could shoot you in the fucking street. Literally. They could walk up to you and just go, summary execution. And you know what they'll say? Yeah, we thought they were a threat. That's where we're at. So what does that mean? I have said before that we've been looking at peaceful protests. Everyone's peaceful protests. Everything is that way. And we're hoping the courts and Congress will come to their senses to see the fascism and the terror and basically inhumanity that is ICE and the Trump administration. They're not. They're down with the sickness. Okay? So it's got to the point, what you saw in Chicago, that Americans are going to take this into their own hands. You guys think that Americans are going to roll over even with martial law. They're not. There are more guns than there are people in this country, and they aren't owned all by MAGA or conservatives. You saw that in Minnesota when a couple of guys were out there with rifles in front of their property. This is a declaration today with the vote of Democrats who don't give a fuck about Americans because they live in a bubble, and a Supreme Court decision to hang other people out to dry. It's literally a declare of civil war war on the American citizenship, because to them, our constitutional rights mean nothing to them. We have a president who lives in a fantasy land, okay? Who truly believes at 86 he can run for president again. So it's up to us. So I said before, if I get stopped by ICE, I'm going for a weapon. Why not? I'm a dead man anyway, right? So I'm going to say this straight up. Peaceful protests, yes. But they have pushed the American people to the next level. Politicians aren't coming to save us. Our local police aren't coming to save us. We're on our own. And I got a feeling that in certain states, when they bust into somebody's house, they're going to get a big surprise. God bless America. God keep us safe. And remember, there's still more of us than there is of them.